Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero. We are back again talking about Rogue Company removing the Dr. Disrespect skin from the game, as in they removed the ability to use it from paying customers who bought the bundle and bought the skin that cost them upwards of $40. 40 actual dollars. Of course, they do it by you buy the currency with your real world money, then you use the in-game currency to buy the items for a game like this. I used to be big into playing this game quite a bit, and then slowly my love for this game completely dissipated. But it's interesting to me how they simply can just remove any digital content from your library, and they think that refunding you with in-game currency rather than your real money is sufficient. And we all know it's absolutely not sufficient. Now, this comes to us, of course, from SmashJT.com. Shout out to SmashJT, a real games journalist. Let's get into the article here. It says, Rogue Company removes Dr. Disrespect skin. Outrage. Players demanding their real world money back. Rogue Company's Dr. Disrespect debacle, a lesson in consumer trust. Rogue Bucks refunds just won't cut it. It's similar to how they updated Sea of Stars from using the completionist, and now it's just the builder, I think, in that game. It's absolutely stupid. I don't think, we'll get into that. I think it's a classic case of censorship. In a wildly unexpected move that has many in the gaming community peed off, Rogue Company announced the removal of all Dr. Disrespect themed content from their game, obviously because companies are trying to remove themselves from Dr. Disrespect himself. Obviously, I went through this and wanted more evidence. There still seems to be stuff coming out. Been away for a little bit. This decision comes as a shock, given that the game itself has not seen an update since last year, and many felt the game was all but abandoned. Most likely it is, because they're probably focusing all their resources on Smite 2. Rogue Company, developed by First Watch Games and published by Hi-Rez Studios, initially released the Dr. Disrespect content at a premium price of around $40, attracting many fans of the popular streamer, which it's a skin of one rogue named Dallas, and then other things like, gliders and things of that nature. But a recent tweet from Rogue Company confirming that disabling these items has sparked significant backlash, especially due to the nature of the compensation being offered. From the Rogue Company Twitter account, we have removed this content and will issue Rogue Bucks refunds next week. Again, this is coming from a dead game. This impacts a large number of accounts, so we want to approach this carefully to ensure it gets to every impacted player. We appreciate everyone's patience. Haha, what? And of course, that's something SmashJT put. The controversy centers around the method of refunding those who purchased the Dr. Disrespect skins. Instead of returning the actual money spent, Rogue Company has opted to issue refunds in the form of Rogue Bucks, the game's in-game currency for a game that has been all but left for deletion by the devs. This decision has not sat well with the community. Nicholas DiOrio expressed outright frustration, criticizing the developers for compensating real money expenditures with virtual currency, which is something they get around by making you spend your real world money on the virtual currency and then using the virtual currency to purchase the in-game skins. He says, Rogue Company sold $40 Dr. Disrespect skins, disabled them in-game permanently after not updating the game for a year, and is refunding people with in-game currency instead of giving them back money. F these devs. Obviously, I think Rogue Company is a fantastic game, but I believe that this game is pretty much done. This sentiment is echoed broadly across the player base, with many feeling cheated by the switch from real to digital currency, which, unlike real money, holds no value outside the game itself. Coming to us from Jake Lucky on Twitter or X, Rogue Company has disabled the use of Dr. Disrespect skin in-game. Many people are now demanding refunds that have not been given. I can pull this up here and read it. Hey, Rogue Company, appreciate y'all taking away the ability to use my Dr. Disrespect skin that was $40 that I paid for. No excuses or reasons to revoke access to something I paid for, which I'm sure they'll use, some kind of legal nonsense about, yeah, we can remove your digital items at any time and there's nothing you can do about it type of deal that's in their terms of service. That's how they'll get around it. Or the fact that They won't refund you with your real money. They'll just, you use your real money to buy the in-game currency, and then that's why they'll only give you back in-game currency, because it would cost them a ton of money. This situation raises serious questions about the digital consumer rights and the obligation of developers to their customers. The core of the issue lies in the perceived fairness of the exchange. When we invest real money into a game, there's that expectation of permanence regarding the purchased content. By removing access on a whim to these purchases and offering only in-game currency as compensation, Rogue Company has effectively depreciated the original value of the transaction, was also potentially opening themselves up to legal action by the player base, which I don't think will get very far, honestly, because, again, the weird loopholes of you used your real-life currency for in-game currency to buy the skin might get them out of said legal trouble. Critics argue that if First Watch Games and Hi-Rez Studios were unable to provide a monetary refund, they should have at least maintained the availability of the Dr. Disrespect content, or alternatively provided a more substantial compensation. The offered Rogue Bucks does not equate to the $40 spent, as they can only be used within a game that may no longer carry the same value or interest to the player. I personally know some people that have this skin, probably really liked this guy, probably don't respect him at all any longer. Like I said, the only thing I really know about is the clips that he makes, the whole Call of Duty stuff, all of that. This debacle serves as a good reminder for game developers everywhere on the importance of maintaining trust and good faith with their communities. The gaming industry, with its increasing reliance on digital and microtransaction sales, must prioritize transparency and fairness in its consumer interactions. Failure to do so can lead to dissatisfaction and damage to reputation, as clearly observed in the case of Rogue Company. So, of course, the Rogue Company Twitter account saying, what they say. Brandon B saying, "Where's my $40? I have no need for Rogue Bucks when you guys haven't updated the game in over a year." It remains to be seen how Rogue Company will address the growing discontent among its players. So far, so bad. The ball has been fumbled from the snap. Exactly. Game been dead. I used to effing love this game. Same as disappointing when a game deletes because of lack of support. We need full refund, not Rogue Bucks, WTF. 100. We have no use for them when they already let the game delete. The community's demand is clear and fair compensation equivalent to their original expenditure. How the developers respond will likely have long-term implications for their relationship with their audience and could set a precedent for how similar issues are handled across the industry, which, once again, like I've said, the fact that you use your real money to buy in-game money to buy the skin or whatever is how they'll get around all the legal troubles. Like I said, I used to love playing this game daily. No longer really into it as much because they changed it way too much, and that's usually how free-to-play games go. They do a lot of nerfs and buffs, and they kind of mess around with how the game actually works, and eventually it's just too much having to relearn. Well, it's not really a skill issue for me. I can probably most likely pick up this game again, and I can destroy people, and it's not really hard, but still annoying that they haven't really updated the game in over a year. And eventually, I believe the servers for this game will, unfortunately, shut down. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button. Comment below what you feel about all of this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.